seed starting and transplanting or uppotting seedlings. So our seedlings are ready to be transplanted into bigger containers. So I'm filling this solo cup here with my seed starting mix. I make my own seed starting mix, and then here are the seedlings that we have to transplant into this solo cups, which are much bigger and better for them. So I'm transplanting them into this bigger container so that way they can have enough space for them to be able to do well in them. Here. So you can buy labels or you can make your own labels. Like this, I just use um, milk jug to make my own labels because I use a ton of labels because I started a lot of seeds. So I don't buy labels. I make my own labels from milk jugs, and then um, split it into two. Then I can just label it. So you want to label it whenever you have peppers and you have containers like this. You want to label each of them so you know exactly what it is. Let me know in the comments below if you guys started your seeds already, and what are you guys planting. Let me know in the comments below. So like I said, when the seedlings get bigger like this, they're gonna be they're gonna be touching um the grow lights that's on top, and it's gonna be also be preventing the other ones that are on the side, the smaller ones from. And it's not also gonna do really well if a lot of them are packed together. So this one gives them a little bit of space. So we're gonna continue transplanting these into the containers. So we're done. This is another one. Look how nice the roots are right there. So we're gonna split it into two. Put one on this side, then put one on the other opposite side. Like I said, usually I just put one in each container, but right now I'm running out of room right here where I am starting my seeds in the basement in the garage. So I don't want to put one on each right now because I don't have enough space with the grow lights for it to go um, one of them at a time. I have the space for just one or two trays. So if I do that, I'm gonna need like like 4 different trays to be able to spread all of these into separate containers. So I'm just taking out the biggest ones first and then transplanting them. Then maybe later on we can further split them into maybe a couple of weeks down the road we can thin them out even further. So if you guys are starting your seeds, I recommend if you are new to starting your seeds, or even if you're not new, if you're experienced starting your seeds, I recommend these trays right here. They are awesome. Less stress, less worries about my seedlings because everything comes in. It comes with a reservoir. It comes with a grow light. It comes with a timer, and it comes with the cell 40 cells. You have two 40 cell trays, which is gives you 80, and you have 80 cells to start your seedlings, and you can use it to rotate all around. And like this, once I empty this, I can start a new set of seeds from these same trays right here. So which gives me the opportunity to make a couple of rounds before the start of the season. So this is the last of this. So this one I had 3 of them in one cell. You can put 3 in the cell. You can put 4 in the cell. I have 4 in the cell right here. So it doesn't mean that you have to put but one item in one cell. You can put 3 or 4 of them and then tin them out, or I'll put them into a bigger container like I'm doing right here, and you get your seedlings going. So this is it. So these are all same variety of peppers. These are hot, um, spicy peppers. This is scorpion and ghost peppers. So got one more right here. And I'm gonna pull this out right there. So we have. So the ones that are a little bit, maybe a little bit smaller than this, I can put like 2 or 3 of them in the 3 or 4 of them, but I'm just gonna leave them like this. This big one, this is I'm thinking it's a seed of huckleberry that came in here. I'm gonna plant it in its own separate container. So I have a few other seedlings here that are a little bit bigger. I want to make sure that I do the bigger ones first before I do these other smaller ones. So I'm gonna use a few of these ones. Let me see. So you have some garden eggs over here. These bigger ones right here are garden eggs. So I'm just gonna take them out. Just see if I can transplant them into, so that way they have room. As you can see from these ones, I had like 6 of them. You can see that? Can everybody see that? I have like 6 of them in one cell. So if you have an 80 cell tray, doesn't mean you have to you have an 80 cell tray, doesn't mean you have to plant one cell at a time. You can plant 4, 5, 6 of them like that, and the ones that germinate, and you transplant them into a separate container like I'm doing right here. So we're gonna transplant these into these other ones right here. So I'll put like maybe 3 or 4 in this one, because this one they grow very fast, and so we're gonna be able to output them later on. Tap the screen, guys. Tap the screen if you're liking the live. Tap the screen. Thank you for joining. We are transplanting our seedlings. The seedlings that have outgrown our small container seed starting tray set up over here. This seed starting tray, I have it in my shop. I'll see if I can put a link for that below. If you're interested in that, it's on sale right now. I bought this last year and I've used it. I used it last year. It was awesome last year. So this year I started my seedlings a little bit earlier because I knew they were gonna be awesome, and they were gonna provide me with awesome results like this. So I started them a lot earlier than before. So and they did really well. So I would definitely recommend it to anybody that's looking to start their seeds and doesn't want to worry about the humidity, and you can adjust the humidity, and also has a grow light. You don't have to buy grow light separately. You don't have to buy the timer separately. It comes with the grow light, the timer, and everything. I have the covers over there. I'm going to show you guys in a minute. But it's very easy to use, very easy to start your seeds, and you're going to be able to have your seeds going in no time. So like I said, these ones right here, the garden eggs, I'm gonna put 4 of them in it because they grow very fast, and I just want them to be able to continue doing well in these containers right here. Just put it like that. Okay, see, even with the ones that I'm putting 3 or 4 of them on each, still running out of space. But I have a few big ones here that I need to make sure that I pull them out, because those big ones are the ones that are gonna need help very soon because they're outgrowing the container. So I just use my finger to make a hole, and then just slide the roots into it straight like that, and just close it up. Very easy to do. So we have just 1 cup left, 1 solo cup left. Like I said, you can always recycle stuff. These are solo cups that we use. We had a party and we had the solo cups that we use. All we need to do is just rinse the solo cups, and then you can use them to do your seedlings like this. There's no need buying new solo cups. If you have a party or attend a party and they have solo cups that we use, all you need to do is just rinse them with water, and you can use them to you recycle them and use them to start your seeds and do your seed starting or gardening projects with it. Very easy and economical, and good for the environment too. So because it's not a one-time use, you're making use of it, and you can use it. You can recycle it and use it the next year if you want to, as long as you take care of it, clean it up. At the end of the season, you can use it the next year. So that is the thing we out of this. So now I have this last one over here. So we transplanted our seedlings here. So you can see this is I just transplanted just a few of them here and a few of them here, and you see this tray is already full. So if I was gonna go one at a time, I would need like 4 trays to be able to do this. So right now, I still probably gonna make another few cups just to get rid of the large ones that we have over here, and then we're gonna uh, be able to say, okay, we're done with this. Then we're gonna put some new seeds here and just continue our seed starting process so that we get new seeds, new seedlings for our garden. So this is what has been making the noise. It's a Vivo heater. I'm using it to heat the garage, and I have my seedlings in the garage. It's awesome. I recommend it to anybody that has a garage or has a greenhouse. Grab it before it's gone. Okay, that is it. Like, comment, save, share, and follow for more videos like this.